Yo, what's up guys, welcome back, Challenger appears, episode number 4. Next one, as you see, let's zoom in a little bit, a deck list from more than 20 years ago, OCG, not the standard last turn FTK deck we, got in a TCG, it's the one you see here. So again, I got this from, I think from Shriek or Pojo, again, old school players who know the reference, know where it's at. The reason why this decklist was picked, like in general, it's a crazy one. Stein, Premature Burial, Card of Safe Return at 3. Thanks to Stein, you're able to, bump out those, at least, let's say if you weren't able to get off your last turn, your combo with Yugioh, preventing your opponent from special summoning, and thus you will, win the duel eventually. You could go for Cyberstein and go for Last Warrior from another planet to potentially win the game that way. So we'll see how it goes. Again, as you know, a deck is allowed to lose once, but losing twice and it's out of the challenger appears. So faithful choice. This deck runs, as you know, a Card of Safe Return at 3 and triple Premature Burial to gain those plus off of Card of Safe Return. So how do you get your life points low enough to being able to activate last turn? As you see here, you have Premature Burial that you can activate a couple of times. And then eventually Cyberstein, by paying 5k, 5,000 life points to probably special summon the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, because again, Last Warrior blocks you into summoning monsters in general. Cannon Soldier is important, not alone for dealing damage, potentially dealing damage against your opponent, but also super important is to potentially destroy your own Sengen, and again, or same here as you just saw, to give you more space. By popping, let's say, your Stein on field or a Sengen on field. So let's see. Okay, so a challenger, again going first, triple card destruction. Yes, look at this one. Double Card of Safe Return. I think one of my sets is Shallow Grave, so this is fantastic. You can reborn one of your witches, one of your Sengens, and again mono summon like Sengen, and that potentially can search your your Stein or Yugioh even maybe. So here in this case, I think, I need up to go for the Last Warrior and pass. Let's see how this one goes. Exiled Force could be important to remove big threat from your opponent, right? I don't think there is a reason to attack, simply because, again, my field is super weak and this deck does run multiple Giant Tornades. So let's see, do I have an option here? I indeed force out the attack. I mean, we can expect Prison, Mirror Force, stuff like that. And I think I'm trying to go for the last turn kill, not the FTK, because it's not first turn kill. But again, 3 draws, I'm digging to get my life points as low as possible. And the thing here though is that I do have a Yugioh in hand, so I need to get it on field. Let's see, so use Mods Reborn again for those couple of draws, only left at 9 cards in deck. It's 6 now after those 3 draws, so get, like a Cannon Soldier, Pop Search Sengen, use Shallow Grave. Again, getting more draws, opponent still at over 10k, even though it's not really that important. I mean, it's important, right? The difference needs to be there in life points. So use Premature for Exiled Force. That's why Exiled Force is important. Again, just to give my opponent, or potentially pop something on my opponent's side of the field, right? To give them more space to summon. Again, Premature Burial. Drop myself low enough and normal summon Yugioh. And alright, I used last turn and I was like, yeah, I should have this, right? Thing is that there was a Sengen set. And I'm not sure, I don't think it was Reborn of Shallow Grave. And the funny thing is that now I'm going to lose because of that, because he's able to search out the stronger monsters. So, this was so unfortunate. But it is what it is. Go second this time, against Quick Draw Danny Warrior, and this is fine. No set, I mean, it's not really the fastest deck, right, like set Raikou or whatever. So let's see how this one first, at least plays out. I'm going to keep my Premature Burial and Giant Tornade. Again, there's no reason to try to force out a Stein, especially if there's like a Torrential or something like that, or any potential back row. And I don't want to waste my Giant Tornade for that. This is a super weak rig draw, and again, this is a sign of weakness, obviously. So this tells me again, okay, I can freely go for Giant Tornado, go for Stein, and probably, yeah, indeed, go for Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. And am I able to go for a game? I might actually be able to go for a game. And now the thing here is that you can, you can Giant Tornado. The monsters stay face up on, very similar to Brionek, right? The Brionek combo from years after this particular, like being able to abuse premature burials. Really cool. So next one being Necros, and again, as you know, the deck can still, the deck already lost once, so if it loses another time, it will be out. Go first, that's okay-ish, even though like a Unicore pass is not really the best. I mean, it doesn't really harm this particular deck. So we'll see how this one works out. So one card of safe return definitely helps out. Multiple Giant Tornado, it's fine because again I can recycle my own premature burial. And again, Cannon Soldier be important to, well, not necessarily deal burn damage, but most importantly pop my own Sangan, right? So card destruction, again getting that Stein in the graveyard, painful choice to get rid of those useless monsters in this game state. Give my opponent a face down monster. Keep in mind that your opponent needs to have at least one free monster zone, right? So go for Stein, can Giant Tornado, get back those burials. This is so fantastic. Again, deal some minor burn damage, right? More burn damage to give me more searches. Thunder Dragon again gives me more cards in hand, potentially for card destruction or graceful charity. And okay, so no, I wasn't able to draw last turn. Like, look, 14 cards in deck, 13 and still no last turn. I think I was looking for that one. Sadly wasn't able to, so I go for Last Warrior and see how this one plays out. Both players cannot summon any monsters, and against a ritual deck, that's superb. They're not set Manju, I guess. Yeah, Manju, Senju, that's it, ensure it. Okay, but I think the only out potentially here is a Book of Moon, right? Book of Moon or Book of Eclipse. So go for Graceful, and there is a scoop. So next one, we have 6 Samurai. 6 Samurai is an I don't need to explain, it's a tough matchup, especially going second, battling out against Xian, being that one of negation, so that's going to be super crucial, or rough, as I have to say. So let's see how this one is going to end. This is, I guess, your standard legendary 6 Samurai board. Pot of Greed, try to draw 2, hopefully, kind of forcing out Xian here. Card destruction, still no Xian. Premature Burial for Yogan. I am going to use Yogan. This is a random discard, by the way, so you can use Yogan effect to randomly discard one, and I believe I hit the last turn. But the thing here, again, that Xian, right? Oh, that's the thing. Oh, Monster Reborn, right, I forgot that one. Yes, fantastic. So, the problem here still is that Xian is still face up on the field. And there are outs. Not too many. Hand of the 6 Samurai is one of them. So, all offensive. I think I had it. So again, Cannon Soldier for more burn damage. Sadly wasn't able to deal the last necessary damage. And, yeah, the last turn is not going to win it for me. Another last turn. And, this is going to be huge. Yeah. Yeah, the Dark Hole, I forgot. That's so unfortunate. This is so unfortunate. What is it? The big call of the Hunter for 6 Samurai. Return? Return of the 6 Samurai? No, it's not Return. Yeah, you know which one I mean. This is so unfortunate because it was really close. Especially, like after 5 duels, that small challenge that's being included. But, it is all of this. 3rd place, right? 3 wins. Next to the other quote-unquote FTK. So next deck should be up soon. Feel free to leave suggestions. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Big signing out. Peace.